What's up, primates? It's your old pal Brady here from the mighty Monkey Edge showroom. Listen, just a real quick video here because I am super stoked about this project, and that we wanted to kind of reveal it on video here. We released a teaser a week or so ago that we went to Idaho and saw some old friends and made some new ones. A couple people did the math, more than a few, and figured out that there just so happens to be another top shelf knife maker in Boise area besides Chris Reeve Knives. Actually, there's lots of knife makers in Boise area. At any rate, we had gone to see the Reeves and Milt Sparks holsters, who were both in Boise. And Tim Reeve, who's a friend of Bill Koenig's, I've admired Bill's work for a long time. I only met him in passing at knife shows, and of course been familiar with the Arius. Anybody that's a knife nerd in this kind of game is familiar with the Arius. And lo and behold, we started shooting the shit at the shop, and Bill's into, guns, watches, knives, pens, everything that makes life worth living, right? And we hit it off, and I would be so stoked to see a Frag Arius. And he did it. And not only did it, but somehow Bill lives in an alternate dimension, because I think we went to Boise in May, not that long ago. So this thing went from that to in my hand in 3 months or something. Maybe less, maybe slightly more. At any rate, for those of you guys that aren't as familiar with knife maker time, it's like a black hole wraps it around the space-time continuum, and no knife maker has ever done a frag project this quick. So we were super stoked. And even more stoked when he's like, yeah, they'll be there next week. So we posted up a teaser pic because we went to go see the Reeves and Milt Sparks holsters in Boise. I got to remember to say Boise because that's how the locals told me to say it. And if I was going to live anywhere else other than Arizona, Boise's a bit of all right. So at any rate, let's give a peek here. I'm not going to go into a ton of details. This is just a quick reveal video. So we got the Koenig packaging there. And you can see we got the M390 blade with the burnished bevels and the polished flats with the MEFP Frag Pattern. Boom. Here she is. You got the mighty MEFP logo on the clip. And G-Man, can you get in there tight on that monkey? Is there enough light there? Maybe. I don't have my flashlight on me. I'm failing today. All right, so flips like a rocket, locks up. Does it sound cliche to say bank vault? Like a Mercedes door shutting, an old school Mercedes door shutting is what it feels like. So Bill and Koenig Knives and his team there have just put an amazing quality, all American made, and just attention to details. This is a knife that might look, I don't want to say simple, but it doesn't. But when you start to see the little details, the subtle bevels and the shaping, and just you can tell that Bill and his crew are really obsessive about the quality and getting stuff right. So the mighty Arius in Monkey Edge Frag Pattern form. And depending on when you're watching this video, they're on the site today. We're launching this video and these on the site at the same time. I don't anticipate them lasting long. You guys can all yell in the comments or something, but because believe you me, I wish we had enough of these that everybody that wanted one can get one. There's going to be one less than Bill sent us that is available for sale because one of them is going in my pocket. So those of you guys that aren't familiar with the Arius, just to kind of give you maybe a size reference to kind of the other standbys, the benchmarks, so to speak. Here it is next to a Sabenza. And Strider S&G. So it's, you know, what do we got here, Garrett? You know, we got, is that coming through it all? So it looks like a bigger knife than it actually is. If you've had an Strider S&G or a Sabenza, it's about that same size. And machined pocket clip. Got the floating back spacer with a nice lanyard hole for, I like to tie a little leash on mine, a little pull tab similar to what Chris Reeve puts on their knives to get it easier out of the pocket. So we are super stoked to be working with Bill and Koenig Knives. Monkey Edge does stuff a little differently, mostly because I'm a spaz and not smart enough to manage dealing with, you know, 500 different knife brands. We deliberately kind of curate a small selection because we feel that we can best represent their work if we have a limited number of people, and really like to do business with people that kind of have a similar ethos and values and goals. So super stoked to be working with Koenig Knives. I hope you guys dig these. I know I'm absolutely thrilled. So thanks for tuning in, and look for more stuff coming soon. And by the way, remember kids, FTA.